Hey, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to find your life's purpose even when times get tough. And we all have those times when we question our lives, whether we're on the right path, and when we reflect on our lives and wonder if there was more to where we find ourselves. And the reality is that this is a very common scenario. And today I'm going to show you how to discover your true purpose. And it's not by looking out there, out in the external world, but it's by tuning into here, because this is where it truly matters. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do. When I share with you these 3-step strategy, start to get clear on what it is that you should be doing with your life, no matter where you may find yourself, no matter your age. And step 1, you're going to follow your intuition. And in step 2, I'm going to cover how by helping others, you help yourself. And in step 3, you're going to learn to let go and trust the universe, God, or whatever cosmic force that you like to call it. Okay, so topic 1, it's follow your intuition. Most people think that finding your purpose is all about doing, which is okay once you know what it is that you want to be doing. But it's first of all following your intuition or your calling about what feels right for you. We're all meant to be doing something with our lives that drives us internally and makes us feel good. And that's how you know when you're on the right path, because you feel good that you're doing something. Not because you have to, because your parents want you to, or your friends want you to, or because the money is good. That does help, yes. But it's what you feel on the inside that really matters. It's the inner calling, the inner feeling that you have at the back of your mind to quit your job, move on from your spouse or significant other, or even start a fitness regime. It can be one of the toughest things to do in your life. I know, believe me. And when you don't listen to that intuitive voice going on inside your head and you go against what you know you should be doing, it plays havoc on your life. It shows up in the form of stress, ulcers, heart problems, feelings of contempt, regret, poor relationships, and the list goes on and on. And when you're not in alignment with what it is that you want, you treat yourself and others more harshly, because deep down, you're angry at yourself for not doing what you know you should be doing with your life. You're hurt deep down, which expresses itself outwards towards other people. And other people will avoid you, and they'll think that you're crazy, and your attitude towards others and yourself deteriorates. In other words, you're not in alignment with your soul purpose. If you think back to the times you felt most alive, even as a child or a teenager, what were you doing? Who were you helping? What were you reading? What activities made time fly by and seem easy or effortlessly to use to yourself and to others? Purpose often hides in the moments where time disappears and your soul says, yes, this is it. There are plenty of ways to get clear in your mind. Learn to sit still and meditate is a fantastic one. As the saying goes, God speaks in silence. We are all multifaceted beings. So as time goes by, our calling or what we want to do in our lives can change. Just listen to that inner voice nudging you to go to a particular place, go a particular way, change a career or job that doesn't satisfy you anymore. Or even, dare I say it, break out from that person who you know isn't supporting you in any way. This leads me on to topic 2, which is serve beyond yourself. True purpose is never just about you. It's about how you use your natural gifts and talents to help serve others. So ask yourself, what unique talents or gifts do I have that I know I can help someone else? If you don't know, ask a close friend or relative what they think about what your greatest strengths are. You might be surprised at what they say. And remember that we are all different. I used to envy some of my friends who were like engineers and accountants because they earned good money. I even went to TAFE or Polytech back in the day and started an engineering course. And I can always remember sitting there going, what the hell am I doing? And I remember thinking to myself, this sucks. It's not me. In fact, the teacher even said at the end of the first day, if you find that this engineering isn't your thing, please let me know. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and you're wasting mine. And you know what? I approached him and I said that this isn't me. It took a lot of guts. I felt embarrassed. But he actually congratulated me on the fact and said that thanks for your honesty, because a lot of kids were starting these courses and halfway through the year they wanted to change or get out of there and it was too late. Luckily for me, I had that inner feeling knowing this isn't me, but I was pressured by external influences to do it. It'll be good for you. Why don't you do this? And that's a problem because it's what you feel like you should be doing. And I know plenty of people out there who've paid a lot of money for a lot of university courses or TAFE or Polytech. They're doing things completely different. In fact, the stats in America is that up to 70% of the people that study a degree are doing something totally different. Why? Because when you're 18 years old, 19 years old, you don't know. I mean, there are outliers who know from the day they were born what they're meant to be doing. That's the minority for sure. You see, what you may think is easy for you can be in fact hard for someone else. People will always be searching for help with something that you have to offer. So always think that way. Your purpose lives in the intersection of your own personal strengths and what the world needs. For example, maybe you're great at listening to people and you've overcome anxiety or depression. Your purpose might be helping others feel seen and supported. Or maybe it's fixing motor cars or designing kitchens. I have friends who have vast interests than what I do. And that's okay. That's the way it's meant to be. So just remember that the more you shift from what can I get to how can I give, how can I serve, the more aligned your path becomes. And the more the universe will reciprocate in helping you to evolve, and you'll become more of a person in the process. This leads me on to topic 3, and that's trust the unfolding path. And this can be a tough one because we want certainty in our lives. And the reality is the most certain thing in the world is uncertainty. Your true purpose isn't always going to come like a bolt of lightning out of the blue. Sometimes it whispers in your ear that gradually builds up over time. This voice gradually builds up over time telling you to do something. We all have it. We humans are always in such a rush and we want everything now. And unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. Like I said, there are some outliers out there who knew from the day they were born what they're meant to be doing with their lives and they love it. But that's few and far between. You don't need to have the full picture. No one ever has the full picture at the beginning, even if it's something that they really want to do. I want to do this. I want to be a pilot. Usually the path to that isn't what they think it's going to be. You just need to take the next step and trust and have faith that you'll know what it is that what you need to know will be revealed to you at the right time. Think of the purpose like a road at night. Your headlights only show 50 meters ahead, but you trust that the road continues. You don't stop and go, well, I hope the road's going to continue. I'm not going to fall off the end. You just keep moving forward. And it's the same that goes when you're following your dream or your calling, or when you begin to discover your purpose. So every experience, even the most painful ones, and believe me, I've gone through some painful experiences, ones that have brought me to my knees. They shape my destiny. They shape my purpose. Nothing is wasted. So instead of forcing clarity, allow it. Stay curious, stay present, and keep moving forward. It does get better. You will see something in the future. It will reveal itself. That's just the way the universe works. So just remember that your purpose is not something that you find. It's something that usually finds you. So tune into your joy, serve where you're needed, and trust the process. The world doesn't need more people. It needs more people living on purpose. If this video resonated with you, please like and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And subscribe for more videos to help you become the best version of yourself as well. So please click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.